My name is Jose Avalos. I'm the Director of Visual Retail at Intel Corporation. So for example, today we see a lot of new product introductions that fail. And the reason they fail is because consumers are used to doing the same thing all the time. And this is where the Visper solution comes in, right? The Visper solution is a way to really focus the attention on a product. So we're using advanced technology where we're delivering high-definition content, high-definition advertising at the point of sale, informing the customer. We can inform them about the nutritional value of the product. We can inform them about characteristics of the product. You know, that capability can also utilize secure remote management so that the store's operations can actually change the price dynamically, real time. And we'll hear about how retailers are looking to implement an omni-channel strategy. To us, what omnichannel means is basically delivering a seamless branded experience for the brand that is consistent across multi-channel and across all touch points.
Not to put too much emotion on it, people are like, but the interesting thing that they found was this was the very specific solution looking at new dairy product introduction with really high failure. So what they found was with a little bit of motion, they actually got the consumers to look at the entire thing.
Right.
And so people were like, I didn't know that. And then QR codes with recipes potentially based on what the new products are and more information. So not to put too much emotion on it, people are like,
consumer electronics is raising the expectations that consumers have. Also, consumers are shopping online, right? So when a consumer walks into a brick and mortar store, their expectations are really high, right? They want to be able to engage with the brand. The consumer doesn't care if they're shopping online. They don't care if they're shopping in the brick and mortar or they're shopping on a catalog. To the consumer, the brand is the brand. So yes, it is true, retailers are facing a lot of challenges. They have a lot of people that walk into the store, they want to purchase a product and eventually walked out of the store without purchasing a product.
To really understand how digital shelf labels can really make a difference, two things are happening. The first is that retailers have tried for many years to figure out how to replace paper tags with digital signs. And they've always been too expensive, the technology hasn't been ready, and there wasn't a good way to make the case for it from an ROI perspective. Okay, so operationally, just saving time changing paper tags wasn't enough to make the case. What's happened recently is that the technology is now advancing, so I now have very high definition screens and very long, beautiful strips of capability that allows me to put multiple price tags on the same strip. The second thing that happened is the way that Metro has deployed it in their future store is if it was just about changing price tags, it wasn't enough. But what they are doing with Dannon is actually finding a way to help get the consumer to notice other parts of the shelf and using video to attract my eye to a different part of the shelf, which is a brilliant new opportunity to not only make the case for ROI from an operational perspective, but also from a revenue and sales perspective, and get the brands engaged in actually funding the infrastructure. So it's a win-win both from a technology perspective and from a business perspective.